Yep. You already know what it is. Southpaw Tuck with Southpaw Slick. And yes, I'm sitting down right now because my soles are on fire. I said I've been standing up all day so far, so just need to rest my feet a bit. But anyway, today's video. Yes, I know I haven't been doing any Instagram questions, and that's because I got shadow banned this past weekend, right when I was about to reach 4K followers again. It's like every time I'm about to reach a milestone, something always happens. I always get shadow banned. So I deactivated my account. My account will be unbanned, quote unquote, on Saturday. So I will be back. Don't worry about it. And yes, I did screenshot a few questions. So I didn't leave you guys hanging. So one of those questions was from one of my male Instagram followers is, should I listen to female content creators? And no, we're not talking about only fan hoes. We're talking about YouTubers, of course. And the reason being is he said that he's kind of burnt out on listening to nothing but men all day. You know, only red pill manosphere content. You know, he's kind of burnt out on it. You know, it's like everybody has the same talking points, and I want to see if I can get the female perspective of relationships and just life in general, or just topics in general. And I'm like, that's pretty good. And I know where you're coming from. I'm saying if you watch enough manosphere or red pill content, you will hear some of them say, don't listen to women, don't take any advice from women, you know, like, oh, a woman can't tell you how a man is supposed to act and all that. I said, and I hear where these guys are coming from, but yes, definitely listen to female YouTubers. I'm saying some of my favorite YouTube content creators are women, whether they do red pill content or red pill related content or just talking in general. I'm saying if they have interesting topics and videos on their channel, I'm going to watch. And more than likely, if it's appealing enough, I'm going to subscribe. Now, I wish you would have told me what kind of content you're looking for. Are you looking for like gossip, or like, you know, like just talking about celebrities and that type of shit? Or are you looking for women that talk about relationships and, you know, the dynamic between men and women? I'm saying, like, it depends what you're looking for. But yeah, definitely get the female side of things. I said I think it's very healthy to listen to both men and women. That's one of the main reasons why I like to watch the Daily Wrap-Up Crew so much, because usually it'll be the main three guys, you know, Jew, Ace, and I always forget the dude's name. I'm saying, but yeah, those three, and they'll usually have like 3 to 4 women on there. So you get both sides when they're debating, which is great, which is very great. Lapeef Network, or the Lapeef podcast, even though it hasn't been as good as it used to be, I thought it was really good when you had the, like, you know, the main lineup, you know, Anton Daniels, as you guys may know him as. Of course, Lapeef, Chicago Rilla, K.A. Damn, I can't remember her fucking name right now. And I feel bad. I can't remember her damn name right now. Courtney. That's what I'm saying. That's when it was good. I'm saying when you had the main lineup. So I'm saying, like, if you want to listen to manosphere or red pill content and get a female perspective of things, I would recommend one of those kind, you know, like the podcast that has both the men and women on it. I'm saying, like, just a woman talking about red pill content, not too much. Maybe see, but the thing is, I don't consider them red pillars. I mean, they might talk about the manosphere from time to time, but I don't consider them red pill content creators. But I'm saying, but you could say ones that lean towards it is the Crimson Cure. And SixTheGoddis with her fine ass. Oh my gosh, she's so fucking fine. And you know me, I'm not a fan of tall women, right? You know, but I think with her, I might make an exception. I might make an exception for SixTheGoddis because she's bad as fuck. She's bad as fuck. But no, she actually makes good content. I'm like, see, me, I don't subscribe to women because of their looks. I mean, some of them I don't even find attractive. But like I said, if they make good content, that's all that matters. Some of them I will subscribe to them for their looks. I'm not gonna lie, but the majority of them is because their content is really good. Other female YouTubers I would recommend. IAmEloho. She does more like you know, like the gossip celebrity talk, as well as Queen Chioma and Lovely T. Who else would I put in that category? Real Talk with Yanie, or Yanie Red. I fuck with all of them, even the ones that don't love us. I'm talking us, like black men, you know, like Milan and Chrissie, which I still follow till this day. I still listen to them either way. Now, to be fair with Chrissie, she wasn't like that initially. She was like doing like more like pro-black stuff. Now, her main thing that she has been consistent with, which I'm definitely 100% on her side, is the colorism thing. You know, with darker skinned women, like how they're not being promoted and how they're like the last choice when it comes to men picking a mate. Yeah, so she's definitely pro dark skinned women, you know, anti-colorism. I'm saying I feel her on that, like I said, but as of late, I'll say the past maybe like 2-3 years, because I've been subscribed to her since what, like 2016, 17, and I still am till this day, and I still watch her content till this day. But yeah, she's more leaning towards that like divesting, pink pill, crystal and kerosene bullshit. But for the most part, I agree with what she says more often than not. Same thing with Milan. She's kind of in that category too. Now, speaking of like the divester crew, those are the female content creators you shouldn't watch. Now, if you want to watch them out of curiosity, just to hear their talking points, then fine, you know, do your thing. But like I said, like Nyla says, and definitely Cynthia. I don't fuck with Cynthia G at all. I didn't even before she was on this divesting shit. The only reason I even hear some content from her is when somebody else is responding to it. As far as watching her shit, I don't fuck with Cynthia G at all. And neither do I fuck with, even though it's a man, Tommy Sotomayor. I said both of them I don't listen to at all. I never was a fan, never will be. I mean, I could go into detail why, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm saying you just look at her content and you'll see what I'm talking about. Like I said, her, Nyla says, Crystal and Kerosene, even I don't even think she's around anymore. I think she deactivated her account after she got divorced or some shit like that. Last I heard. There was another one that came to mind. I can't fucking think of her name right now. I cannot think of her fucking name right now, and it's really like bothering the fuck out of me. But yeah, those are the ones I would stay away from. I mean, like I said, unless you want to check them out of curiosity. But the ones I definitely would recommend is SixTheGoddis, Crimson Cure. Oh, Pinkbooklessons. Definitely. How can I not Pinkbooklessons? I love Pinkbooklessons. Definitely one of my favorite ones. And there's a recent one too. It's like the Proverbs 31 podcast or something like that. All of these channels, I'm going to try to link all of them in the description. I'm showing them all love. And yes, that includes Milan and Chrissie. I know some dudes might look at me sideways with those two, but it is what it is. I fuck with them. They probably don't fuck with me. If they see me, they're going to look at me like, oh, I'm just some dusty, light-skinned worshiping, non-black women worshiping nigga. I'm saying that's probably how they're going to look at me, just because I'm a black man. So I'm Dusty by default. Dusty used to mean broke black man or just broke in general. Now it's starting to be interchangeable with black men, period. That's what I've noticed. Like people just these Dusties. Like Dusty just means black man. It is what it is. I'm saying, like I said, they'll come around when the time comes. Like I said, they're disappointed. I get it. I get it 100%. Why the ones that do talk like that are starting to see us in a negative light. I understand. I said, my fellow brethren, my fellow black brethren, I'm saying yes. Some of them are very disappointing. And they make all of us look bad. It takes one rotten apple to spoil the bunch, right? Usually. And that goes for women too. Like these thoughts out here, like Sukihana. like I talked about yesterday. But yeah, definitely check out some female YouTubers. I think it's really great to get both a man and woman's perspective of a certain topic. Like on Daily Wrap Up Crew. I said I love the questions that they ask, and I love the fact that they can agree to disagree most of the time. You know, not like Fresh and Fit. I think Fresh and Fit is a little bit more toxic. You know what I mean? But I think Daily Wrap Up Crew is a little bit more logical in comparison. But those would be the channels I would recommend if you want to hear some female content or the woman side of things. But break's about to be over. Southpaw Slick, I'm out.